আরে ঠিক আছে, একা একা যদি একটা স্কোর নাই মার তাহলে ও কি এর প্লেয়ার। হ্যাঁ, ও তো মনে করো ভিডিও বানায় দেবে। ও মারছে না, ও ভিডিও বানাইব। আরে প্যারা নাই, প্রত্যেক ম্যাচ কি তোমরা ভালো খেলো, এনিমি ভালো খেলো না? আগের ম্যাচে কচুরা খেলছে, একাই 8 কিল করে রয়েছে, একটা 2 কিল 3 কিল করে। মানে তো ট্রাকছো।
হ্যাঁ ভাই, অবস্থা
ও জঙ্গল সাইডে গেছে।
কি করবে? এটা কি কাফেসা নেই? আর দেখা লাগবে না সেটা কি? কি করো কাজ হয়েছে?
ওয়ান শটের কোনে লোকেশন দাও।
খাবার দাবার খাইবো তো বুঝি না।
লোকেশন দাও, আমি তোমাকে কি লগে না।
খাবার দাবার খাইছি মাত্র, খাইয়া মাত্র যাই।
আমি তোমাকে থেকে দূরে আয়া হই।
খাওয়া খাও না এমন? তো তুমি আর খাওয়া খাইতে পারো না? কাজ শেষ নাকি? খাওয়া দাওয়া করছি, বললাম না সোনাই খাওয়া দাওয়া করছি।
তবু আমার সামনে এনিমি।
3 দিন জায়গায়
চিকন করে ছেড়ে দেবে যেটা ভিডিও দেখতেছ।
আরে যেটা আমি আসলাম ওইটাই মেরে দিল। ধর
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
ফার্স্ট টাইম রিভাইভ করা লাগতো, ফার্স্ট টাইম।
So it's down to business here. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim. Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined. Got a Tony. He's got away. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. From Yamal!
যাও লাভে পাও, যাও মরলে মরছো, যাও।
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Oh, nicely intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thinks about the shots. Goes for a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The power and the glory! A finish of true class! And Portugal scored first!
একটু পরে ধরো।
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. And again. Now, who's going to be first to this?
তাহলে তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
That, Peter,
Shakil
is
bhai
wonderful
niyeche.
reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
শাকিল ভাই আচ্ছা
Oh, Red, nice
শাকিল ভাই আমার
interception.
চিনি তো না তুমি আমার কাছে
He
শাকিল
was clearly disappointed with that pass. Portugal clearly didn't help
Nah, I think
themselves
he
by
took it under.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
লাইন ধরাই খেলো।
Donatoni looking for the run. Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot, but with something up their sleeve, yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Gerrard. Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. He's in, takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. He's having a hit!
এই শালার শালার
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's their second corner of the game.
মার্কিনোস মা এই খাইছি রে
Portugal are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Good read. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead. There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. Big play, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask. Portugal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Mbappe. Now it's Donatoni. That's
তোমার
good
বেটা
play.
জিতে গেছে এদিকটা আরেকটারে ভরে।
He's going for goal. Terrific save from the keeper. Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good fly. And it's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
আরে
Well, you have
আমি
to
বলছি
credit
দাদা
the desire
চাই
there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. It's going to make the boss just a little happy now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. Looking at a different game now. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And it's De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. He has found a way through. Portugal needed that. They really needed it. Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Oh, easy pickings there. Donatoni. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition that he's having a shot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Threads one in. Offside that time.
স্টপ ফলেন জ্বালা দাও
Rooney.
না রুনি
And kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
কিসের লাইট দিলে
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service. Well, there's the clearance. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard cuts it out. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rooney. Rooney! That was probably asking just too much. Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. And that's that. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
ইল্লাই তো কই এরম আর কি লিগা রাফান নিতে হবে পাঠানের থেকে আমার ওই তোমার নিচের দোকানদার আছে না রাফা 2G ওইটাই চেষ্টা করো ওই নিচে বিঘে গেছে ওই যে কানেক্ট রয়েছে উপরে এসে পরে চেঞ্জ হয় না লস হয়ে গেল নষ্ট হলাম
আচ্ছা
দেখি আমার কাটা শিখা ফোন
সরাসরি ফোন দিন দেরি আছে
তোমরা এত দূরে কে
আমরা কি নস্য নাকি আমি কি নস্য
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
ডিভাইড করে
আরে আয় ভাই কি করতাস
So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? Well, the obvious standout in today's football
তাহলে
in this
একটা দিন
system is that
ফাইটের
it
মধ্যে
provides you. And the shot!
প্রচুর রেখেছি
They would have been quick to recover
রোনালদো
this.
কি করলি রা
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
এনিমি
মার গোল আয় রে
It's
সর্বনাশ
hit the upright.
ইয়া বলে
That's
মিস
going to go a long way.
মালে কবি বানাইছে রে কবি খেলে
And that interception was
সামনে
most necessary.
squad আছে
That
কোনো?
was well played, well stopped. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Gerard.
আচ্ছা ড্রোন কে
Well,
ইয়ার
this is
হাতে
one
করে
boy
হইছে
from
আমার
Croxteth
ওয়ান
who,
টায়ার
so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is. Wait, and he
মারতে
shoots!
তারে
It's
বেশি
loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
কই যাইতাছি এনিমি কই আমরা কই
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal!
কালবাগ বন্ধ হয়ে গেল,
The
কালবাগ কোন
movement
নাম্বার
so precise,
What a
the
goal.
finish sumptuous. Yeah, when you
number
hit
of
on the
the
counter-attack like that, it's
goal.
like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
উপরে এনিমি
Portugal are in front now. The game's only goal.
বলটা পাইলি
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Tries to play it through. Gerard.
উপরে একটা এনিমি
আরে ভাই
Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
এই যে আরাব ভাই তোমার কমেন্ট দেখতে দেই আমি গোলটা খাইছি বুঝছো ভাই
To produce a really fine spell,
এই যে আরাব ভাই,
which
এই যে আবার।
really deserved that equalizer.
তোমার কমেন্টটা দেখতে দেই আমি গোলটা খাইছি
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Such a smart finish, and the setup was shot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
এনিমিটারে দেখতে না
De
বুঝতে
Bruyne
পারি
can't see things. Simply
উট
cannot.
ধরে ওই যে তুই আল্লাহ
Right, that has stopped out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all.
মরে দাও
Pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
এই যে
Up towards the front line. Gerard. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Now it's Messi. This is chance for a chance! It's there! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone. Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then. So we have a breakthrough now. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half. I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
কো এনিমিগুলা কো
And here is the first touch of the second half. Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Gerard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Rooney.
শিট
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ronaldo.
আরে আমি ভুলে গেছি তোমরা এখানে
And that's aimed
Goal.
into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers. And it is. Oh, nicely intercepted. And
Hey,
here's
no, Mark.
Rooney. Beckenbauer does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Rooney. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Rooney.
মার রে ভাই মারতেন
That's been intercepted. That was well played. Well stopped.
গোল রোনাল্ডো মিস নেই
Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target. That's a really decent chance.
শালার বাইন চোদ
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And this is well. And he's straight offside. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Rooney being hunted in packs. Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. And he's quick to get rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Great ball, and he's in here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall. Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
আরে মার একটু ভাই চালু মার তুই পাল মারতে
There's a
লিক করে
beautiful
মার
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Khan gets his hands on it. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way.
ফরমেশন চেঞ্জ কর দুই রঙ আছে
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial. Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim. Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system. A tried and tested formula. And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Fenerbahce has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. It's Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Serginho going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney. Cross to the back post. That's good defensive concentration. He's in a great position here. There's the delivery. Marquez attempts a clearance. Good ball, good take. And he shoots!
Ronaldo.
Oh, Portugal!
Roari.
And we have left off! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there. You felt it was coming. 1-0. Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked in. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Ronaldo mate.
And that should get the job done. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. No way through, and the counter is on. Roberto Carlos, and here's Rooney.
Mar Rooney.
Rooney!
Kemne?
Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. And the cross comes in.
Are Rooney.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Goal?
It's Rooney!
এটাও
Again, a brilliant save.
গোল তো দিয়েছি কিন্তু হালা মিস করে গেছে হালা আশরাফুলের বাচ্চা আমি মিস করে দিতাম আমার একটা প্লেয়ার আছে ওই মিস করতে পারবো রোনালদো হইলে ডিজি গুলো হইতো
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Looks a good ball through. It's a threatening ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. He has found a way through. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
শালার উপর শালা রুনির বাচ্চা রুনি যে করা করতে
Happen here. Incoming delivery. Gets his head on it. And the header is disappointing in the end. Well, you see. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0. On the evidence of what we've seen,
Oh,
there
elite
weren't their lead.
goal.
There was genuine intensity and purpose
Shavar
behind
bhai,
what they
key team
brought to
hai
the
da.
game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So the action resumes. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. An instinctive, impressive jump. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it. Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back. Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp. It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance. And when the manager called on him, he was only Son Heung-min! No, not the best of headers. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Now it's James Rodriguez. Well timed, excellent interception. Almost an hour gone. And here's James Rodriguez! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment. That is simply tremendous. I mean, he's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has been knocked clear. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. They're coming again and again. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. So, third corner of the game.
अरे कोच चले गए
Zanetti clears. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance! And no mistake. What remarkable powers of recovery. Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here. Quite a game this, all square again. Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. They'll have one final crack at it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Serginho. Serginho chance! Wally, sir? How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Decent game of football, that. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal, and he whips it in, and out it comes again.
हाँ बिल्कुल जल्दी direct
Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here.
Really well played.
Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Poor
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk is there to clear. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. And it's Rodri. And he's quick to return it. Yamal. Not the most convincing of passes. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. And he's got his cross in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Tries to pass it through. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for options for movement. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. To look back on the first 45 minutes, well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Bellingham. For Messi. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Gets his head on it! And he has kept it out somehow! Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
ল্যাপটপ তো ওরা রাখে নাই এটা দিয়ে কাজ চালাতে পারবো না আজকে আজকে থেকে যতটুকু পারো করবা যদি না পারো ওইটা হচ্ছে সকালে আমার মেসেজ দিয়ে জানাইতে যে ভাই এই কাজগুলো পেন্ডিং আছে এগুলো কল করবে ওগুলো পরে আমি হচ্ছে ঠিক করে দিই আপনারা আসেন না ভাই এই যে রাখতে দিই
Let's go all the way through to the keeper. Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Otherwise, this is going to go, yes. Either is going to go. I got to get something. I got to get checked out of the video. Check it again? আবার এক সপ্তাহ করার পর আবার 3 দিন লাগিয়ে দাও না
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.